Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. And thank you so much for joining our March Tech for Palestine community call. Folks are getting logged in, joining us on Discord, on StreamYard, on all sorts of social media platforms. So we're going to give folks just a couple of seconds to get settled. We will be recording these. We do stream them, we record them, and we stream them for those that aren't able to watch live. So we just want to note that. And I'll also say at any point during the presentation, if you have questions or comments, please feel free to drop them in the chat. We love for these to be interactive. That's what makes this community so great. All right. Hopefully everyone is settled and logged in. If you're having any types of technical issues, please also feel free to drop those in the chat, in the comments. We have folks monitoring the chats everywhere. So with that, I'm going to get kicked off here. We have some pretty cool updates today. Lots happening in the past month. So we'll have Paul Bigger, our founder, talk about just generally what's been happening and give some overall updates, Tech for Palestine and where we've been and some other happenings. Tom will talk about our incubator projects and what's happening on that front, including going over some of the new projects we have. And we'll highlight the wall. So Ahmed will be here talking about what's happening with the wall and some great updates from him on that front. And I'll cover some of our most pressing needs in volunteering, like I always do. All right, with that, I am going to hand it over to Paul for some T4P updates.
Hey folks, thanks y'all for attending as always. So we have a couple of interesting updates recently. One of the first ones I want to tell you about is the Web Summit in Doha. So we that is me, a bunch of T4P project leaders such as Issam from Upscrolled, Saeed and Hani from Thara. We're at Doha Web Summit, and it's really, the reception that we received there was actually like really incredible. They put Issam on main stage opening night for the opening keynote. People were absolutely ecstatic over even meeting Issam. I was a tear down, but they're still happy to see us as well. We had a couple of events there that were really well received, and then we had a meetup which was just like completely crowded. One of the announcements that we were making was our move to doing a lot more internally at T4P, which I mentioned last month, or the last time we had this call. That has proceeded quite a lot. We're not ready to announce anything on it yet, but it has matured significantly, and we will hopefully in the near future be starting to bring in members and connecting them to initiatives within T4P, in addition to what we do in the incubator with external projects. So apart from that, there's some other exciting things coming up. The Barcelona conference is the main one. This is going to be really good. The speakers on it are fantastic. I'm just really excited to see these, and to sort of maybe it's because I know a lot of these people in person. I'm excited to see them again. But you too can see all these people in person on April 11th in Barcelona. So that will, I think there's 20 speakers, there's 9 workshops. There is, I think, going to be 150 tickets to this. I could be wrong about that. It is relatively well priced. where we just break even on these conferences to give the community a place to come together. The next one is the Jaywalk virtual gathering. So Jaywalk, you might know, is one of our long-standing projects around protests, and they are doing a virtual gathering at the end of April. They are bringing together lots of people that are in sort of the organizer side of the world. And across the movement, so like activists, artists, educators, that sort of thing. And they also have room for people to create sessions or join featured session, or to propose their own sessions, to host their own sessions. And so you can do that. I don't see the link on this slide, but presumably it will be posted in the comments somewhere. Yeah, and so that's the Jaywalk virtual gathering, A World Beyond Borders. And that is it from me.
Great. Thank you, Paul. Lots going on, lots of cool stuff. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the volunteering section because you can help with some of these events. And now I'll pass it to Tom to give us an update on the incubator. Tom, are you there?
All right. Thank you, Elsa. So we're going to do things. Oh.
Am I throwing you off?
Are you unable to hear me, or?
No, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. So, okay, great. So for the incubator, sorry, having some technical difficulties.
No worries.
Okay, so we have a number of about 7 or 8 new projects in the incubator. And these are Justice 48. I'm just going to read sort of like a robot here, because otherwise there's no possible way I could remember all of this. But so Justice 48 links grassroots activism with legal advocacy for Palestinian justice. It runs a justice tracker that connects communities to live legal cases and complaint mechanisms, so global activism can directly support accountability efforts in courts and international law. Share City builds a digital marketplace for factories and small manufacturers to share machine time, tooling, and skilled services. By turning idle capacity into shared resources, it helps industry waste less, produce more locally, and build cooperative supply chains. Campaign Against Muslim Hate turns public outrage into coordinated civic action. It uses automation to help supporters send personalized letters or complaints to MPs, media, and UN bodies, amplifying pressure on institutions through scale, consistency, and shared messaging. DAO connects Muslim origin founders with retail investors through a regulated investment platform. By channeling everyday savings into aligned startups and funds, its rerouting wealth flows toward community-owned, values-driven capital. Spark is a platform that makes the ethical finance market transparent and verifiable. Its automated conflict checker scans mortgages, insurance, and pensions to spot links to occupation or weapons firms, then guides users to verified conflict-free alternatives. The aim is to turn ethical intention into measurable system-level financial shift. Watermelon Tours is a travel platform that connects visitors directly with local Palestinian guides. No agencies, no scripts. It puts storytelling and tourism income back in local hands while challenging stereotypes through lived experience. MPrez makes civic action in Canada simple and coordinated. People can find and contact their MP in seconds, use shared scripts, and track campaign impact, all on a privacy-first, open data platform that avoids big tech and keeps user data local. And I missed one. Family Diaspora Connection Platform is a project that provides families with a toolkit to build their own heritage websites, complete with lineage maps, photo archives, and oral history tools. The idea is to create a decentralized, self-hosted network of Palestinian family history across the diaspora.
Great, thank you, Tom. I know there's a lot of projects, and I know you're covering, because you're covering a lot. You're covering the projects today where Mohammed would do these oftentimes, and Tom is also IT support across all of our platforms, because a lot of our staff members this is Ramadan Iftar time for many of our staff members. So amazing job, Tom, thank you. Lots of projects. Do you just roughly, how many are we at now in the incubator?
Oh boy, that's a good question. I think that give me 2 seconds and I will give you an exact number.
I'm thinking we must be approaching 100 pretty quickly here. All right, Tom will find that out. We'll drop it in the chat, but yes.
Yeah, we have 81 total.
81, amazing. It's so cool to see, and amazing to see just the project leaders, the ideas they come up with, really meaningful, impactful projects. So yeah, thank you all for your support. And we're really excited to highlight one of them today, the wall. Ahmed hopefully will let you in so we can see you, I hope. I'll do my best to screen share on your behalf, and while we're getting you in the StreamYard, I will say it's amazing. When I open up browsers, I love to see that, hey, do you know this is on the list of the wall, and here's an alternative for you. So really cool new feature for those of you using the wall. Hopefully you're seeing that now. So we love it, Ahmed. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So with no further ado, I'm going to pass it to you.
Yeah, thank you. I love it, and I get this feedback. Like it really, it makes all the effort worth it to me. So welcome everyone. It used to be like the wall assistant, but now it's like assistants, because I have a nice surprise for you. So yeah, maybe next one. Yeah, so when I think about this project, which started 2 years ago based on just a personal need, I applied in a company. It turned out to be an Israeli, or like it just have an investor from there, but it just was enough for me to say, how can I prevent this from ever happening to anyone? And like the main goal since I started till now, and even the future, is like, how can I make boycotting as easy and safe and accessible as possible? Like it's so many have the need, we don't need to convince anyone to boycott, or many of us, but like we just don't know how. There's so many, how can I know every single Israeli company to begin with? And being like a developer and a super lazy person, I like stuff to be like, it just right, like it comes in the right time, nothing more, nothing less. And this is the mentality I'm doing it, and I hope to share it to everyone. So like, why is it worth it? No, I'm sorry. Can we go back just 1 second?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. So about the name, because some people don't get what is the wall. So 5.5 million Palestinians are living behind walls, like physical one, and West Bank, and also like Gaza is like even more, like it's complete blockade. So my idea is to return the favor and just around their economy. Like I think it's fair. It's our money. I try to share knowledge. The information. You do what you want with it. I don't even block. And like it's very important. Like the digital things for Israel is like 20%, up to 20% of their GDP. And I'm talking only about the tech companies, and the wall is actually it's not a tech. It's all over the place, and 20,000 or even more companies exist on Crunchbase, which is like one of the main sources. And like how can you even know what is the 20,000 of anything, including their websites, social media, and apps? So this we will find out. Yeah, thank you, Aza. So why another tool? Like I know there are many. Some of them are my favorite. Like Boycat is like, of course, like I love it. But the other focus on certain things like supermarket or grocery stuff, or this is basically what I wanted to do the project with. So the main thing is automatic, because like there's so many tools that they require you to take some sort of action. You have to look up something, open a website, remember to do something. For me, again, I'm lazy. This is like too much for me. I forget about such tools. And it's also useful. I don't just say, hey, don't go there, but I try my best to show you better alternatives. So it's just not like I try to help you as much as I can. It's really comprehensive. So the add-on in particular, it already blocks 20,000 companies. It tells you why the headquarters, if it has an investor from there, the complete BDS list, and including also the social media and apps. So the whole thing started because I was on LinkedIn and I applied to the wrong company. So hopefully I covered this case. I hope it's user friendly. Like I really made it as I'm a very picky person, and if I like it, I hope it is like as easy for as most of you. It's safe, and this is like something people don't believe me. Like there are no servers. I collect all the data, and this is true for the add-on or the app. I collect all the data. It's embedded inside these tools. You can check yourself. There are no servers. This makes it super fast, super safe. Like you cannot worry about data sharing if there is no data. I don't ask you for an email. Like I'm aware of the privacy and security concerns about this. On the other hand, by uninstalling apps and avoiding sharing your data into these websites, it makes it more safe. So trust me, I have no interest in your data. I don't collect it because like many people are worried about this. And it's accurate. Again, it's not crowdsourced. It's from Crunchbase, which is like a standard for company data. And I try to be super quick if there's small bugs, reports, and it's almost no reports so far. Thank you. Yeah, so this is how I started. Like in the beginning, it was just, okay, I wanted, if I visit the website of the company, it would be blocked. Yeah, maybe next one. And then I said, okay, okay, so some things are like a gray area, or like they are not really Israeli or Zionist, or like not even necessarily bad, but I really have a better alternative I want to show you. So I started this whole alternatives or like tips system, which is like not as blocking, and you can easily disable this whole thing. And it's super important because it's really, I think it's taking the project into a really monetizable and like a big project, because now you have all this 20,000 bad things, and hopefully I will replace them with 40,000 of your amazing. So if you have a business, another project, this is also one of my goals to show you. It even reminds me sometimes when I forget and go to ChatGPT, I remember, oh, I should be using Thora, and so on. Next one. Speaking of Thora, like this post like really made my day. It wasn't planned. This is not some social media game. I was like really surprised. Apparently, someone contacted them because they had interest in Thawra and so on. And just by simply, I don't know if it was Saeed or someone else, but like one of them had the add-on installed, and that's it. And this is what I love about it. Like you do nothing. Like the only thing I'm asking for you is to click install once in your life, and that's it. And hopefully, you will keep it. Next one. So again, like after having this different areas where I can help you, I said, okay, like most of the time I'm using my phone even more than my laptop and desktop. So this is why the inevitable thing happened, and I made the app, the Android app. So far as Android, I'm sorry, iOS people, it's just not as easy to do the same functionality. Yeah, as a maybe next one. So it's simple. It tracks, you install it. Hopefully you give it permission to give you notification so that it keeps tracking over like every day, basically, if you add the new one. But it's just like a basic, like an antivirus, like an anti-Zionist virus. It sees what apps is Israeli and the same data. So this is the beauty of it, like the same add-on and an app, and even any update to the data is immediately for both. And you can, in this screen, you can look up the same database. You can look up in company name or all these kind of example of search. And my favorite feature, like if you have any of these apps, if you have like, let's say YouTube, and you want to check a company, you can just press share, like from the native YouTube interface. So you share and you pick this app when you install it, and it will get you immediately to the screen, and in 1 second. It's like super fast. Also the same for your browser. It's available for Firefox, but no one uses Firefox, sadly, for Android. So this gives you the way, if you miss it on your phone, this gives you the way how you can look it up. And the last tab is the support one. I really hope most of you use it. To be clear, the app is free. It will always stay free. I am against the idea of even putting like a secondary feature behind the paywall. But it's not free for me to make. So yeah, so how can you help me? The most important thing, like please install it on your, if you have different browsers, if you have kids tablet, like any Android device you have, the more the better. Please share it. I'm not really into social media. I've only LinkedIn. I'm already abusing it, so I really need help for these TikTok people and like Twitter fans and like Upscrolled, of course, and we have our page there. Like I desperately need this. Like really, like if you make something and it goes viral, like this is the biggest thank you can make. On the app, you can donate just $1 per month. To me, this is more important than just throwing, I don't know, $100 for once. I would rather you do this $1 per month because this can be sustainable. There's so many costs I don't have to say, like the AI stuff, my own time. I have to, I'm like freelancing. So yeah, you know the story. And it's only me so far, mostly like a few help from here and there. And of course, T4B, amazing help, but it's my project for both the Android and iOS and whatever comes next. Please talk to us. And the main thing, like the whole point of all of this, like all these tools are useless if you don't take the tip they give you as much as you can. Thank you a lot, and I hope it convinced you. So here you can just scan this. This is a QR, or let me send the message with the link now. And yeah, any questions?
Yeah, thank you so much, Ahmed. We'll see if we have questions in our chats that we can have Ahmed answer for us. So if I can ask the team to let me know. We're managing all these platforms. So hopefully we'll get this figured out. But if not, Ahmed, I'll see if Paul or Tom chimes in. If not, we will, if we missed anything, we will follow up with folks and we'll make sure to share them with you, Ahmed, and circle back to the community.
No worries. Maybe you, Azza, since you said you love it, do you have any feedback? Like some feature you say, oh, I wish it did this, or?
Well, I didn't realize it was already on Android, so that's lovely to hear.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. And like I mentioned, I really love the accountability. Like now, if I, like you said, I accidentally open up ChatGPT, and I love how it says, hey, do you know this is complicit? And oh, by the way, Thawra is a great alternative. So I think that's really just easy. You know, you don't have to think about it. I like the fact that I don't have to think about it. It just automatically helps me be accountable just by, you know, watching, you know, checking out what I'm opening. So I
I was like busy with like implementing the apps, but now my main focus is the data, because like the app is still falling behind. It's not, doesn't have the 20,000 companies Android apps. Getting there, so bear with me, but like it will keep, with automatic updates, it will just hopefully always keep getting better. And if anyone wants to talk to us, on the website, you will find like a Telegram group where you can immediately talk to me, or through the email.
Yeah. Well, yeah, email, the Telegram. There's also the public Discord channel.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like these are, you know, to Ahmed's point, are most of our project leaders. They're spending money to doing this. They're not getting paid, right? So little things that, you know, may seem little, of our projects where it is app based and you have to sign up, because that matters. That stuff's being tracked and it matters. Things like sharing, right? I'll talk more about social media, but sharing, getting the word out, right? That's really big. Giving your feedback when something's not working right, sharing the feedback. Don't, you know, I know sometimes it could be a little annoying, but please, you know, bear in mind a lot of these are driven kind of solo or two members doing a lot on their own. So reporting bugs, sharing feedback directly, what you like, what you don't like, that goes a really long way. You know, in addition, if you can join a dollar club or donate, that also helps. But, you know, everything else matters as well. So definitely.
Yeah, it's really sad, like when people uninstall it, and like I would rather, you know, send me an angry message saying what made you uninstall it than nothing, because and yeah, like I love it. I think this will be like my life projects, and looking forward to see you in Barcelona.
Yeah, and inshallah, we wish you lots of success with this, Ahmed. Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you.
We'll drop the links to make sure you guys download this. But thanks so much for your time, Ahmed.
Thank you. It was amazing.
All right. Okay, so now let's talk about volunteering. Kind of nice segue. We have lots of projects, and lots of projects need your help, and there's lots of ways you can get involved. I'll kind of go through now some specific opportunities we have, and we'll talk about some more general ways you can get involved as well. Paul talked about our upcoming Barcelona event. Super excited for that. That's an in-person event. And like with all of our events, or any event really, there's a lot of support staff that's needed to make these successful, well-run, very professional, and just a good overall experience for everyone who joins. And so general event support, I think of things like people that are helping guests sign in, people that are helping speakers figure out which rooms to be in and where to go, people that are helping our vendors get set up. Also things like some more of the technical support, helping with microphones, helping with, presentation, laptop issues, just having on the ground technical people is really important as well. And having folks that are, photographers, videographers, social media, that can also help us, take pictures, capture the moment, and amplify the message across, multiple social media platforms. So if that sounds like this is going to be an in-person event. So if you're in Barcelona or plan to travel for this and are interested in volunteering, please contact us. It's volunteering@techforpalestine.org. We'll also make sure we share all of these across the different platforms. We talked about Jaywalk. This is going to be a virtual event, but still requires a lot of event support here. So think of things like Zoom moderators, speaker support, and helping speakers get set up. Technical support in case things go wrong. It's always good to have technical people close by that can help troubleshoot some of these issues. Visual design, promotion support, so people that can help with some of the creative stuff, folks that can help with the virtual stage setup and designing that. That's going to be important to make this event really cool and engaging, especially given it's a multi-day virtual event. So that becomes all the more critical. Accessibility support. So if this is something that you can help with, like translating, helping with captions and helping make sure that this is an accessible event and inclusive for anyone that may join. So that's another area. So general support needed for events, whether you're going to be live in Barcelona or can help out with a virtual event, please contact us and we are happy to share more. We'll also have, I think some of them are already posted on our website if you want more details. I think we're working on the Barcelona one in terms of the specific roles that we have, but don't hesitate to just reach out to volunteering at Tech for Palestine and we're happy to share more. A couple of other projects need some help. Our tax and compliance initiative, and this is a really cool initiative. This initiative has already uncovered over 700 tax violations involving charities with revenues exceeding $400 million. And that's just in Canada. These are charities that, under the guise of charity, are actually not very compliant and are doing things that we need to hold them accountable for. So they're looking to expand into the UK, EU, Australia, and they need help. So specifically, they're looking for researchers, at least 2 hours a week, not a really big time commitment, and tax specialists, about 5 hours every week. And your role, what they really need help with is reviewing public charity data, gathering evidence of violations. So this is things like illegal ties or ties to illegal settlements, fraud, military links. Like these are all the types of investigative research that has to happen so we can hold people accountable. So it's a really important, really important volunteer roles that directly contribute to the success that the Tax and Compliance Initiative has had so far. If you're interested, if this suits you, reach out to volunteering and we'll get you connected with that team. They would be very grateful. And then there's our ongoing high demand volunteer needs. So these needs are not going to go away. They're just going to continue to increase as we increase our projects. Every project just about has a need, whether it's graphic designers to help with things like creating their logos and doing really cool graphic work in support of their brand and really understanding what their brand is and helping them bring that to life graphically for them in really interesting ways. Several projects, I would almost say almost every project we do needs some type of digital marketing or social media support. about amplifying the message. It's helping anything from creating content on, actually creating content, to just helping manage and post content that already exists. So we have different platforms that we try to make sure our presence is there, or different projects: LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, X, upscrolled. So all the usual suspects. Some of this also includes like reels or videos, right? So just making sure that we have meaningful, engaging content, and we continue to spread the brand's mission, our mission, and get the visibility and the exposure that we need. So if you are interested in helping us, have the time, and and can really commit on a regular basis, we would so appreciate it. You can reach out to us by you could check out our open positions. They're posted on our website. You could check out this QR code. We update the website regularly because positions change all the time. But even if you don't see a position that necessarily seems like a great fit, contact us. Tell us what you do. Tell us what you're interested in. The best way to kind of get on our radar is to submit your volunteer form. You're in our database, and as soon as something comes up, we'll reach out to you. And if we don't reach out to you, message us. Send us an email at volunteering@techforpalestine.org. Let us know what you can contribute, what your skills are, how much time you have, and we will do our best to find a project that could use someone with your background. There are other ways you can help if you don't have time, or maybe the time just isn't right now. We do accept donations. We are a nonprofit, and funds that we receive go right back into helping T4P's mission and strengthening the org and supporting all the wonderful projects that are coming, that are part of the incubator team. Our community is another way you can stay involved, like join our Discord. You could follow us on our different socials, expanding our reach, expanding the movement, expanding our footprint helps quite a bit. So follow us wherever we are, please. And with that, we also talked about rolling out the membership model. So we piloted at the summit in the Bay Area. We are, I think, getting ready to go live with it, like full on live pretty soon. If you're interested in becoming a member, be on the lookout for that. But message us, send us an email at volunteering, message anyone you know at T4P, myself included. Let us know you're interested in being a member, and we will get you in touch with the right people and help you navigate the new membership program. But more to come on that as we look to officially launch it pretty soon, I believe. All right. I know we are a little bit early, but we will give folks some time back. If you do have questions, please don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. If we don't get to them right now today, I'll kind of talk a little slower to see if I see anything in my chat that comes up. But if we don't get to your questions now or today, we do check all the questions and we will respond. Thank you guys all so sincerely for being part of this movement, for all your help and time and generosity, and wish you all the best. And Ramadan Kareem to all those that are fasting, Eid next week. So, all right, all, have a good one. Bye.